Alright, today we're going to look at dividing fractions. And so we'll look at a problem like this, 3 divided by 3/4, and think, what does that even mean? How do you divide something by a fraction? And growing up, I learned a nifty trick of what to do to find the answer, but I never really grasped the concept of what that means to divide a fraction. So that's what we're going to look at today, because really we want to know how to apply these math skills to life. So we have a problem like 3 divided by 3/4. We're going to look at that in the real world. So if Bella has 3 cups of flour and her cookie recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of flour for 1 batch of cookies, she would like to make as many batches as possible. How many batches of cookies can she make with the flour that she has? So this is an example of when we would use dividing with fractions. So she has 3 cups. That's the total amount of flour that she has at home right now. And for 1 batch of cookies, she'll need 3/4 of a cup. Now she'd like to make as many batches of cookies as she can because she makes some really good cookies. So we're going to look at what this would look like with the visual. If we have, let's do 3, these rectangles represent cups of flour. So this is 1 cup of flour, and here's a 2nd cup, and a 3rd cup. Alright, now to make 1 batch of cookies, she is going to need 3/4. So I'm going to take this cup and I'm going to divide it into fourths here. And I'm going to do the same thing with all of these cups and divide them into fourths, because remember she needs 3/4 to make 1 batch of cookies. So, okay. So now, if she needs 3/4, we're going to go ahead and shade in 3/4 to represent, this is 1 batch of cookies. Okay, so she's used 3/4. Now we're going to use another, we're going to do a different color here to help us see the difference here. Now she's going to do another 1, 2, 3/4 for another batch of cookies. You can still see she still has more flour there. And we're going to do another batch of cookies. So we're going to another 3/4 here. And we still have some more flour. So we're going to make another batch of cookies with another 3/4 of flour. So you can see, oops, 1 second here. So you can see that, whoops, yeah, thank you. Alright, you can see that she has used 3/4 of a cup here, 3/4 of a cup here, 3/4 of a cup here, and 3/4 of a cup here. So she has been able to make 1, 2, 3, 4 batches of cookies. So she had 3 cups. When she divided it by 4, she's finding out how many groups is she going to have when she divides it by 3/4. So how many groups of 3/4 was she able to use with that 3 cups? And the answer is she was able to make 4 groups. So the answer to our original question of how many batches of cookies can she make with the flour that she has, the answer is 4 batches. And that is how you divide with fractions.